Well, well, good afternoon. I am back. I'm taking a walk. I thought y'all take this walk with me while I'm taking this walk and talk with you all while you are here with me. Got my little mammy wrap on today. I got my head wrap on today. Yeah, which I wish I shouldn't have. It's hot out here, but I ain't feel like doing my hair, styling my hair right now. Do what you gotta do. I'm trying to look for some cat litter. And walking down to Walgreens or whatever is not that far from my house. Not cat litter, I'm sorry, cat food. Fancy feast or something. Yeah, so thought I'd just take a walk down there and talk to you people while I'm taking this walk. I don't see anybody in the chat yet. But I'm gonna start talking anyway. Because I don't like to stay too long. um, what I wanted to talk about is what we just experienced throughout this week. And still some reruns of some lives. I don't know if it's saying lives or if it's just previewing. Okay, um, a hearing on the President Biden's those who hijacked presidency when President Biden's term was, and they just going over the facts that that's horrible for people to have done that to the American people, to just rob them of they spirit and of their vote, because those, if that's who they voted for to be the president, the people should have been informed about his condition and that they was going to place somebody in place for him. That would have been the honest right thing to do. But instead, they let like 15 million illegals into the United States of America and hurt the American people real bad. It hurt this country. It hurt this economy. It's just done some really underhanded, wicked, communist, socialist, whatever moves that they made that in their government. We not that kind of government, and we shouldn't be. That's why we are a democracy. The people get to choose their leaders, and if the people chose him, they put their trust in him, and then y'all went and did what the hell y'all wanted to do. And that's the part in American history where now this American history in our history of politics, something like this has ever hurt America. And also bringing in all these illegal criminals that can harm not only just the American people, but what about the people we have here on TPS status? They don't think about that, do they? They don't think about the people they brought in here that were really, truly looking to be an American, so they can gain citizenship to this country and also leave their lives behind from all the terror in their country they had to deal with. And I'm talking about those who had the faith, those who had the Christian faith. Okay, I ain't talking about people that come here with religions that got them in bondage. We not talking about that, because we not about religion. We about having the faith and truly meaning well in your heart to be here and be a part of this American family. We don't talk about faith anymore. Then now I understand why. We don't talk about religion, because we're not religious. We're people of good faith, and we want to treat everybody good and give them some humanity and some dignity and all of that, even though we all share different histories, and that's the part about being American. But when you make us mad, some of you are just not going to like what it feels like when the truth comes out. Okay, so just be careful how you attack American citizens and the American people here, and especially Black America. And people won't want to put race on it, but we got to put race on it when we got to talk about Black America, because, the truth is the truth of our history and how we were treated in the past. So we can't forget that, but we moved on by people acknowledging that and at least understanding that, though we have every right to be in our right to have some type of feelings against the way people come here and treat us. Okay, they don't study a Black American history. Okay, and they need to understand Black American history is American history, because it was through us is how slavery ended. Okay, it's through us of what we've been through. We didn't run to no other foreign country to save us. We stayed right here and fought. And that's the things y'all need to learn how to do in your own countries, while we keep taking y'all in, and then y'all getting mad at America when America tell you your time has expired. Instead of saying thank you for at least giving us this opportunity to come here and be safe and be among you all and blah, blah, blah. But instead they want to come here and want to demand rights and feel entitled and be hostile and angry towards American people. And people always ask, well, why they always got to go after the Black ones? Because those are the damn ones who gave all the damn trouble. Let me tell you something. They didn't have to open their door for Black America. Black immigrants. And you know why? Because of Black America is who they gave their heart to open American doors, to explore with what it would be like if we were still in Africa, or we were still in wherever the fuck y'all say we came from. Okay, that y'all coming over here. So I'm gonna say it like this: America did not start slavery. America ended slavery. Okay, and we opened up opportunities for people of color, people that came from the third world, like Asia and Africa, to be able to be and even Australians, if that you want to say that, because there's some dark Australians. Okay, so that's still living uncivilized or whatever. Okay, so you can't just come into America and you look at people just that look white and just treat them good, but don't treat Black America or other people nice, and don't show your prejudice. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to say to some of these foreigners that come from these third world countries. Because if it wasn't for Black America to fight to abolish slavery, your ass would still be in your third world country, being treated the way you probably been treated by colonizers or whatever. Okay? So don't come over here being disrespectful to us, because we did our part here too. When we talk about building this country up, we talking about some of the things and the hard struggles and things of our past. When we talk about building something, what we went through to build America is building that relationship with white America, and the pain and the suffering that we went through to get that relationship. Some of us got there, but some of us still ain't got there yet. But it's just the way it is. It's in your heart and it's in your character. That's what Dr. Martin Luther King. And speaking on Dr. Martin Luther King, I now got the reason why President Trump had to move some of the exhibits from the Smithsonian Museum and also some of Martin Luther King's work to protect it. Okay? Because we had people living over here in the United States coming on this immigrant status, and they was going to use all the civil rights that this man died for to benefit their immigration agenda. Okay? That's why he had to move it. So that part, let it be on him while he's there. But these people were going to ride on this man's legacy to use it knowing doggone well they ain't give a damn about him. And half of them was probably the devils that sat around him and had him assassinated. Okay? So President Trump wasn't allowing it to happen. So they could be mad about it if they want to. Now that I got the true understanding of what President Trump was trying to do in his so-called racist heart. Okay? when he trying to stop people from using this man's legacy for their crimes and things to have reasons to bring in immigrants that are not supposed to be here in the United States, and when they get them in here to protect them. No, his legacy wasn't for that. It was for the American people. And when he talk about American people, he's talking about the black and all those others who fought along with us in the civil rights movement. It belongs to the American history, and we let whoever we want use it. Not people coming in our country illegally, and then they sign them to leave. They're going to try to ride on his name for freedom and for civil rights. That's why President Trump moved that damn exhibit, and the slave exhibits too. And everybody getting all mad. Oh, he's a racist. He's trying to stop black America. And he's trying to stop us from voting. Ain't a goddamn person stopping you from voting. You could vote as long as you're an American citizen. Aren't you an American citizen? We already went through that already. Okay? No, we ain't going back. You going back, but we're not. We're over it. So you need to get over it. Okay? Ain't nobody trying to stop your ass from voting. You just want to have an excuse to be a racist. And to have an excuse to attack President Trump to being a racist. That's what you're doing, because you didn't care nothing about no damn Dr. Martin Luther King. You just want to ride on him when you want something. And you want people to feel like you a victim. That's what you want to do. Okay, so President Trump, he's ahead of the game. Y'all talk about that man ain't a Christian. That man is highly anointed. He know the game. He know the game from inside out. He's an older man, but he know the game. And he's younger than Biden, because see, Trump didn't live his life as a politician, making laws and hurting people. He had to live out here with the laws that were hurting people and trying to help people. And all the blame went on his ass. Okay? He wasn't no politician for 40, 50 years that didn't put laws in place to protect black America. And stop blaming him for all the racism and the systemic racism bullshit that went on in America. That's not President Trump. That's the people that do it. Those individuals. And those who sit in power that do it. Like Biden. Okay? Biden didn't give a shit about black people. He only put y'all there to make y'all look good or make himself look good. But God did what he did to his ass at the end. Okay? And that shit real quick. In front of the people. Your mind wasn't right. Your age wasn't right. Okay? But you still was the president to try to rule over a powerful nation like America. Where all kind of people try to come here and do things to this country. And you up here with your mind ain't acting right. So they need to put that bullshit somewhere else and talk about President Trump. Because that mind is very much right. And very much anointed. He got shit out of the way because he knew how they was going to come and attack. That he's a racist for protecting the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. Okay? And they got his kid's head all fucked up with that bullshit on the Democrat Party. Yeah, and the cousin is telling them, come on over to the right side. This is the side your daddy was on. And he went out there to help those Negroes. Come on over to this side. That's what the niece is saying. This is the side. He was a Republican. He pulled his shit up from his bootstraps. Got his education and used his mind powerfully. Forget those old lazy Negroes. Forget them. I'm not fighting for them. Or their kids. Okay, they want to be ignorant, let them be ignorant. You know, Isaiah 4:6 says, my people perish because of the lack of knowledge. So let their ass stay out there and suffer. Okay? Don't call me for no damn child getting his ass picked up by the police. Don't call me to come out there and help you fight for your civil rights or your constitutional rights. Don't come and call me for shit. You want to sit out there and call all kind of bad names to the leaders of this country that's fighting every day to make sure this country stay in the right condition that it does for you. And you too busy listening to this stupid old dumb old pumped up bullshit about white supremacy. Those people held accountable. Those racists, if they get caught doing a crime like that. Yeah, but you can't put everybody in the same category. And you can't say every president of the United States was a white supremacist. Okay? Because some of them died against slavery. And they put their life on the battlefield. All right? So that's why I said you need to learn American history and stop letting the Democrat Party pump you up with that bullshit. They want to tell you the story the way they want to spin their agenda or their narrative. But that's not the truth. That's why Trump took down the damn exhibition. And if you think I'm lying, you could go watch it right now on your television streaming with them questioning these people in their mind, what they were trying to do, what they were pushing into the minds of these young people, into the American people, into the people that come here and visit the museum of our natural history, see that trash in their face. Trash in this country. Okay, they got them right now in that damn hearing. Getting ready to fire all of them. And y'all sitting up here cussing and carrying on with y'all president. Y'all better be thanking God with every breath today in your body and everything that he's given you to this day. But that man, keeping that man alive and keeping that man in this fight for you. So with that being said, I'm at the store, y'all. Peace.